This is Rap the News, and as you see, I have a whole lot of pages opening up here, and we're gonna look through these. And this is what Rap the News do, and this is why I got this open. I study these people. I study people. I've been studying people ever since I was a kid, and I watch the direction that we are going in as a people. And so not only am I studying you, I'm watching the direction, I'm watching our advancement, I'm watching our growth, just like your government. But I do it, and I do a lot like this, you know. So I study each and every individual, each sect, each group, from the black man to the Arab, anything that's related to Abraham. You know, I'm in it. You know, I also study the direction the white man is taking with you as you're going in a direction. I'm just watching it all build up and mount. I'm watching who are people with, what lands are they coming from, you know, who's popping their heads up and saying, I'm Israelite now. You know, and you can see Satan is doing something right there. Probably trying to blank out the whole page. And that is Satan. And you can see I ain't doing nothing. The mouse is over here, so I ain't over here where the off button is. So if it turn off, that's just Satan. And so I'm even watching what pops up on the side. You know, Yah has only one people. Brother Eric Robinson, get the F out of here. And so what is Dow talking about? The mark of the beast is here. Thousands take a microchip in Sweden. I'm going to tell you something about the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast been here, you know. And, like, people don't understand this. You're already taking the chip in your forehead. Your forehead is your cognitive thinking. It's the place where you decide right and wrong at, right there. It says who you are and what your aim is. Your forehead, right between your forehead and the beginning of your hairline, in the middle of and at the beginning of your hairline. That's your cognitive thinking. That's where you're taking a mark at. It's an invisible mark, you know, but it's there, and it's the mark. And then the right hand is the action. You know, it ain't a literal mark. A literal mark is just a statement, people. And I say that again. The literal chip or the mark is a statement, and I guarantee you that's going to happen after we leave here. If God come and lift up his people and take them out, then they're going to implement a chip and the rest of the whole beast system, you know, to identify that all you people are going to hell. That's it. Because while there's still hope, it cannot be implemented. When there is no hope, abandon all hope, you in hell, then that type of crap is going to be implemented. They could be testing things out right now, but I'll keep saying, I'm studying the whole thing, people. I'm seeing things from every perspective. These people like Dow and the rest of these people that I'm going to show you, reticular vision, tunnel vision. They can only see right in front of them. I have the ability to look all around. You know, they can only see what their heart's desire is. I have the ability to see from another man's perspective. You know, and not just one, but all different types of perspectives, you know. And I can hand you things at a different perspective and angle than others will be able to hand you, because they have, like I said, tunnel and reticular vision. They can only see what their heart's desire and what's right in front of their eyes. You know, let me say something to appease the people. I don't say things to appease the people. I'm giving you something from a broader perspective, you know, a higher perspective. So he talking about the mark of the beast. You know, that's what I have to say about that. Go to the next one. Proof the Bible has been mistranslated and changed. Wow, y'all just now got to that? And I've been teaching that to people for I'm talking about probably over 20 years. I know over 20 years that it has been mischanged and mistranslated and They giving you a translation from the Greek when the book is written in Hebrew. It makes me wonder, is all of these people bought and sold? He talking about the chip. He talking about Easter, and I'm talking about Dow and Christmas. Are you bought and sold? What does that have to do with our Exodus? What does that have to do with salvation? What, like right now, if hellfire pop up out of encircle you, what matters? Not going to that motherfucker, right? You know, we need to talk about salvation. You know, and the only way to get salvation is not be among the liars, right? All liars are going to enter that lake of fire. And so I'm spreading the truth because of that. You know, to save people's souls, white, black, yellow, green, and brown. Don't matter your color. It just matters your belief in God. Proof the Bible has been mistranslated and changed, part 1. And why they have to wear all these fancy get-ups, you know, to preach the word to you? I'm not doing all of this. Just don't say who you are. You know, your belief system and your heart says who you are, and then your actions prove who you are. That's your fruit. Let's go to the next one. Now we got Big Judah over here. You know, you have been weighed in the balances and found wanting. I mean, you're lacking. Really? We've been lacking. We were lacking when we got here. You know, in 1619, supposedly, right? We've been lacking. You know, I'm just looking at the direction of our people. So if you put them three together, what are they really telling our people? Microchip, the Bible been changed, and you've been lacking. You know, I'm just trying to look at the big picture here. And these are their recent videos. Let's move on to the next. Seed Israel. To a hidden identity awakened. This mofo is so easy to read. I'm going to tell you, his whole video and his whole introduction and his whole series. Hey, black people. You may be African. That's all. All of this bullshit. All these series, A Hidden Identity, EPA 17 AD, and all of this crap. I don't even have to watch it all. We fled into Africa. You just may be Africans, cause I'm on some type of hotep kick. Okay, so microchipped, hotep kick, the Bible been changed, and some kind of you wanting, you lacking knowledge, black people. God. Oh, I can imagine what God is sitting here doing, looking at all of us, you know, his people. The forerunner. God. You know, it ain't like, that's how I start everybody off. I'm like a school. I start everybody off with an A. And this guy has said some pretty amazing things. Oh, Tony looking mofo, right? And you know, with this white transfigured suit, unto all nations. He still they bought and sold, man. I believe they just bought and sold, or they're just plain jalopified ignorant. You know, let's listen to some of this crap, man.
You can see we're in beautiful Romania.
The fuck you doing in Romania? You black. What the fuck is you doing in Romania? And these are their recent videos, people. Like I said, he just put this out November 29. He don't put out videos every single day. You know, he's out there spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ everywhere, right? And he in Romania giving out books and shit, you know, to white folk. That's what's in his video. You're giving out books to white folk in Romania. While you're talking about you spreading the gospel of Christ, he said, I was only sent to the lost sheep out of the house of Israel. He said, go first rather to the lost sheep of Israel. What the hell is he in Romania for? That's where the money at? See, I'm just watching the Forerunner Chronicles. You know, and he's not a dumb thinking person, but he's a dumb thinking person at the same time. I go to this GMS. There's so much of this garbage, GMS, garbage must survive. And look at this motherfucker right here. I could smack this motherfucker's head like 1 billion times. This is an ignorant motherfucker. You know. Oh, I can't get out of Christianity, motherfucker. Watch. GMS member confronts Elder Nathaniel. We confronted you, boy. You preaching that false Christ garbage. You know, GMS rebuked Romans 13 is not talking about government authority. Wasn't that with what's this? What's their names again? God dang it. Watchman Yah and Deborah Yah. That's what they were talking about, Romans 13. So if you watch their latest video, they must have been watching GMS, and I can tell what this video is right there. It's the shooting of them black people, that black family. The cops just opened fire on them. You know. So somebody's saying it wasn't talking about government authority, and so Watchman Yah is now putting out a video kind of responding to this that happened a day ago. What else has happened with GMS? GMS Chicago, Apostles Live Learning, GMS 34 broadcast. Whole lot of man-on-man shit. You know what I mean? I can't. I'm going to say this, y'all. I've been invited to all of this crap. I can't do that. You ain't going to have me on the corner night and day with a bunch of men. You got to be prison-minded to do some shit like that. I hate that man shit. That I'm a man's man. I ain't no man's man. God made a woman for me. You know what I mean? The hell I'm hanging around with a bunch of thug-looking motherfuckers preaching the word for. You know. I don't want to be around they manly asses. A whole camp of thugs. You know, always debating and mad at each other. I might as well be watching wrestling, two men in panties and shit, tackling each other in the ring, which I don't watch. Get the fuck out of here. Why? What is the white man doing behind the scenes? Proposal to counter Hebrew Israelitism. Articles, debates, videos. The Hebrew Israelites is an unorthodox religion group who targets disenfranchised minorities in the inner cities, yet there are very few resources on this group. I am working on creating a guide for Christian leaderships and church members so they can better, counter Hebrew Israelitism to stop you. So while we arguing amongst ourselves, the motherfucking crackerjack is taking your wealth. The motherfucking crackerjack is setting you up, got you hating niggas hating with him. What the fuck? He got you hating niggas hating with him. What the fuck? Come on, people. We need to preach some salvation. You know, the kingdom. That's what Jesus preached. His kingdom coming. Hebrew Israelites are a religious group which known in the visibility and influence, blah, 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 blah. So here's a group of people that they didn't got themselves together. And I've seen black people inside of this group to counter black people started by some heathen. Why do people join this cruise? The problem is that there are no apologetic books published on the subject of black Hebrew Israelites and Christian doctrines. There are only a few scattered online articles. There is a void, and I want to help fill that void by explaining BHI. BHI. I heard of that before. Guess who on that list? Raptor News is on that list. Doctrines to others. You know. I want to help vulnerable Christians to protect and prepare. I want to give practical answers to BHI, Black Hebrew Israelite questions, and use these in real life counters with BHI members. It's a war. And this is how the whites is looking at you. Like this is a war, an attack against their belief. How dare you replace white Jesus? You better get down and pray to that white man, boy. Now watch this. BHI. Terror Watch. Afternoon. So I type in my name. See what pops up. See if somebody wants some. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so watch this. A rebuke to Black Hebrew Israelites from Rav Zalman, this synagogue of Satan. How the army of God can approach Black Hebrew Israelites. The army of God. Huh? Look how twisted this world is, man. They even got Deborah Yah on here. The Black Hebrew Israelite Terror Watch. Deborah Yah, fake Jewess wrong Ben. Right? Notice they didn't have Watchman Yah on there because they know who wearing the pants. Watch. And then me. A powerful, stern message to false prophet Rap the News. And I'm in capitals. I'm in capitals, folks. While we doing what? Arguing amongst ourselves? They in the meantime and in between time setting up organizations and everything else. The government, Black Terror Watch, to look what they got. Look. This is a Gentile or Gentiles. These are Gentiles. You know. And what are they doing? They got you. Every last group. ISUPK, GMS, IUIC, GOCC, Raptor News, Deborah Watch. They watching you all. They watching us all. General Yohana. Let's listen to this bullshit. It's the government. It's the beast. And watch. People said there is nothing there to keep the black man down. And as you see, they're there to counter you. To counter the black man. They're here to counter the black man. You know. Let's hear him.
This is the BHI Terror Watch. This is a powerful, stern message to the so-called prophet Rap the News. Yeah, you been on our radar quite a while, and you're ignorant.
I never called myself a prophet. I am not a prophet. The book said there is no more prophets. Anybody claiming to be a prophet is a liar. Right? But this, he gonna give me a stern, and then they gonna see how the devil do, and he gonna try to give me a title. I don't have no title. I just love the Lord, and I am reading the scriptures out of the Old and New Testament, and I am telling my people the truth of the scriptures of the New and Old Testament is all. Nothing more, nothing less. What is the purpose of this? It is for salvation. It's written all over the pages, and it's in all of my testimony to lead my people to true salvation and to take away all the lies and deceptions that has been placed there, you know, and it's a very tedious job. But listen to this fool. I'm some kind of crazy prophet, huh?
This is a powerful, stern message to the so-called prophet Rap the News.
How many devils he summoned up for this shit?
Yeah, you been on our radar quite a while, and your ignorant brute beastliness is not good.
I've been on the radar for quite a while. Ooh, I'm on the radar.
Going to go unnoticed. Your brusqueness makes even Mr. Hebrew One look like Mr. Rogers.
He said, my bruteness make Mr. Hebrew look like Mr. Rogers. Roar! You know.
Joking aside, your Project Bluebeam sightings masquerading as quote-unquote prophecy. And your continued cursing of the army of God will not go unnoticed.
Fuck 'em.
The BHI Terror Watch is coming for you. Wrap the news and...
Ooh, they coming for me.
You're no different than the camps you aim to defame. The cost you both will pay as calling yourselves Hebrew will be, as the brother heavy hitter report says.
We're mad at you for calling yourselves who you are. You're filthy Africans. Go back to sucking the shit out of the back of a cow's dung.
A Hebrew in hell. And that's where you're going. Your black behind is to be in the pains of hell if you don't.
My black behind. Why are you concerned about my black behind? With that gay self, man.
Shut your Old Testament ass, humble thyself and repent.
Repent.
Your life hands in the balance. Wrap the news. Stop preaching false
Oh my God, my life is hanging in the balance. Oh my God. Woo, so much fear.
prophecy and repent and be born again. Come to Jesus. Wrap the news. Come to Jesus.
I'm laughing my ass off, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. So, I don't know. Again, people, I'm studying them all. I'm seeing the white man working in underhandedly while you working overhandedly, and then I'm just watching what's happening in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just not going at, oh, I need to learn this, oh, I need to learn this, oh, I go to this person for that and this person for that. No, I'm watching how it's all unfolding, this end time event. And I boiled it down to an event. Just like the book said, an event is going to happen, folks. And that event is going to change lives forever. Once the event take place, and that event is God coming to take his true chosen people out, the ones, the real believers in him, not in Christ, in him. That's why he want me to go to Jesus. You know, I believe in Jesus, but I go straight to the Most High God because he's my power. And I should do a whole video on that God is your power, people. I have done something similar. Anyway, people, yeah, an event is taking place, you know, and it's going to take place, and it's all unfolding right now. And each side is gearing up for some big ass war. 10 times out of 10, people like me is not going to even be in the war. I don't think so at all. The Jakes is going to be in the war. All them people in GMS and ISUPK and all that, they going to be in the war with what? The Edomites and all of them. I'm not going to even be here, most likely. We're going to be somewhere else, man, building the kingdom, you know. While they here, the Gentiles, because the Jake ain't nothing but a Gentile too, fighting it out. Because they was geared, white, black, green, yellow, and brown Gentile, y'all gonna all fight it out. God already told y'all. Gentiles, please listen to God. Joel 3, right off the top of my brain. Prepare for war. God told you that. If you are Gentile and you know it, stock up your ammunition. I'm not Gentile, so I don't have to. But y'all, stock up your ammunition and prepare for war. The only thing I have to worry about is disobeying my Lord. Because that's my power source. If I disobey my Lord, my power departs. No. I'm sticking with the Lord, the God, the Most High God. That is the God of Israel. Christ ain't. Christ is the God of the nations, and I already told you all the gods of the nations was idols. Y'all just have to believe the book. I'm just trying to invite you to it. So, like I said, you got people trying to counter us, Hebrew. I ain't saying trying to. Look at all this information and everything else they got. Look how they got you and everything else. They got you as the enemies. They monitoring you and everything else. Let's go back to it, man. Let's just go back to it. If we can. God willing. Oh, I want to take so long. Look how they got us all over. Look how they infatuated with us, man. And how they fixated on us, man. You know, and it's more and more and more. It's how long this guy been fixated on us. Let's just see. Or these people. What's the oldest videos? You know, wrapped in oh, we've been watching you. Oh, it's we. 7 years, people. They've been building up. I guess that's your cocksucker right there. That's the one who's watching you. And then his face ain't showing no more. And, you know, who knows where this cocksucker is from. And if he's the devil's son himself. You know what I'm saying? But terrorism, you know, a brief message. They even got Ringo gay ass on there. Really? Any black people that's standing up and talking and speaking for black people? Come on, Gentiles. Just really face what you guys do. I can take you to the Klan sites right now. I didn't join all of that shit online. You know, the Nazis, the Klan, the Tea Party. What do you call all of your little chat rooms? And I done been there. I did videos on this stuff. How I'm just talking to all of y'all. You know, and all of y'all hateful, stupid shit. You know, I study people, and that's what I do. And something is brewing. It's about to go down. It's big, and we need to stop being reticular vision and tunnel vision, and actually see the big picture. These people is gunning for us. You know what I mean? Or these beasts are gunning for us, and we need to be aware, black people. And I'm just saying that. And I ain't saying this from a racist perspective. Anybody who ain't black, you can see it all going down. They're trying to counter what we're doing. Because why? You are not allowed as a black person to organize or to get together to do anything. What is the government doing? They got you listed as some kind of black tyrannical group. What's the name of it? I forgot. It's called Black something. And they saying that we all organize worldwide into some kind of black terror group, and they trying to connect the dots. They think I don't know in the comments where they said, oh, I'm into guns and I'm into AKs, and they put a black face there to try to sucker you into that shit. They say, oh, I'm into it. Oh, I like these type of Glocks, and I like this type of AK, and I like this type of assault weapons. They once you answer all of that crap right there, you go into a profile, people. And all they trying to do is profile you. Anything talking about guns, organization, groups. Are you a part of this Raptor News? Are you a part of that? I need to talk to you privately. Never. You can't talk to me privately. I don't know who you are. You could be a part of this infiltration group. And this is what I try to say. As black people, we got to be very careful. You know, very careful about everything. Because they gunning for us. And you say the wrong thing, you think you're talking to one of your own, and you ain't. You're talking to an infiltrator. The same who infiltrated the Bible and infiltrated your land. And you're going to be trodden underfoot by these infiltrators, these Gentiles, until the time of the Gentile. Ain't nothing personal, it's just something real. It's Raptor News.